This is an emergency broadcast by the CubeCast media machine. The Dayan Megaminx has been spotted in the wild. It's happened, everyone. I'll start with the credits. Thank you so much. James McDermott gave me the ping about Larch Cuber, aka Liu Zhihai. Sorry if I butchered that. In the FTO server, I've been in touch with Liu. We have permission to share the photos. So yeah, a prototype is out there. Let's take a look at it, hey? Oh, I'm literally getting messages from Liu right now. This is breaking. Right, so what we're looking at here is a picture from Dayan, first of all. This is one that came out recently. We can see the puzzle here. We can see through to an adjustment system. It's just a screw in there. We can see some springs and some washers. And what's this over here? We can see, everyone. This is what everyone has been pinging me about in my comments. What's hanging out up here? Could it be? Could it be a ball core? Are we getting into ball core territory with FTOs already? Well, hold on to your butts, Timmy, because yes, we are. This is a photo from Liu of his puzzle that he's holding today, right now. That is a ball core. Doesn't it look very, very reminiscent to the ball core inside the Dayan Megaminx Pro, hey? You remember that one? It's the same color anyway, and it's round, so, you know. What have we learned so far? Bombshell. It's got a ball core. Dayan FTO has a ball core, everyone. Dayan ain't playing. They're not mucking around. They're coming straight out with a ball core FTO. Shots fired, Yansheng. What you gonna do? As well as that on the inside, we've also got this here. Now, Liu has described this in the FTO server as like a hidden piece. To my knowledge, it wasn't in the Diansheng, but it has been in some previous, like, pre-Diansheng iterations of the FTO. And it has a magnetic ring here as well. You can see that, which doesn't, I don't think, really affect, well, anything really. Liu reckons it's just there to keep that piece from falling out, basically, okay? So it's like an unsecured 4x4 internal is what I can make of it. Because here's the deal, I gotta be honest with you. I can't solve an FTO. I've never turned an FTO, so I'm not going to insult your intelligence by telling you what it feels like or what it turns like. We are going to get to that because I have some video, but all I can tell you is that from what I've seen on the Discord, this piece doesn't really affect much. It's just, it's there, it's a piece, it's holding the thing together. It's part of the mech because the screw goes through it, I guess. Anyway, would you like to see some turns, boys and girls, friends beyond the binary? Would you like that? Let's have a look, hey? Let's start with some video from Dayan themselves before we have a look at Liu's video. It's speedy. It's got an interesting sound. Really interesting sound. It's like rattly, but light. Interesting, hey? One more from the manufacturer themselves at a screen ratio that makes me much happier than that last one. Oh, that's right. We got some corner cutting this time. It's corner cutting a bit. It certainly doesn't corner cut to the extent a 3x3 does, but that might be absolutely impossible for an FTO. The Diansheng had some corner cutting, but the Diansheng also had a unique ability to explode in the hands of people solving it. So it certainly looks capable, and so does our man Liu as well, who's about to bust out a solve for us on the Dayan. And what I'll tell you is, previously up the chat in the Discord server, you said that it had to be at the same size or small like the Diansheng to be his main, but then it's arrived and it's actually larger, but it became his instant main. And look at that, 22 that was. 20? Where is it? What are you up to? Yeah, 22.8. Man, FTO is getting fast already. Liu, very impressed with this. Very, very impressed. Loves the cube. Instantly maining it. Has left the Diansheng's history. It's done, is what I'm getting from Liu here. Okay, so we've seen a bit of its guts. We've seen how it turns. We've seen it perform very well. Let's have a look at the size of it. So here we go. Here's a full-on rogues gallery of FTOs. Okay, so on the left here, this is what Liu was messaging me about. On the left here, we've got the Diansheng at 56mm. In the middle, you didn't see this coming. That's the Qi, okay? That's the Qi one sitting right there. Why is it all red? I don't know. Why are you all red? And this one's sitting at 60mm. Then on the right here is the Dayan, and that's coming in at 61mm, so that's a full 5mm bigger than the Diansheng, which is significant. You know, people get spicy about 0.5mm in 3x3. This is 5mm bigger than the Diansheng. So it is a bit chunkier than the Diansheng, than the current headliner. You can also see from this photo, here's the Diansheng. Take a look in particular at these Florian cuts here, yeah? Take a look at those, and then let's skip skip over here to the Dayan, and we've got a lot more room in there, right? There's a lot more room, which I suppose tells us that it's going to be a comfortable turning puzzle. It's not going to lock up too much. I mean, the internals has a lot to play in that as well, but just from what we're seeing on the outside of the design, that's really interesting, isn't it, gang? This is a... you know, I don't know what this is called. It's the pointy bit. It's the FTO pointy bit. The tip? It's not a tip, is it? It doesn't turn. I don't know. Let's call it, for argument's sake, a tip. I don't know if there's much we can glean from that, really, because it's a static piece. It just sits there. And then here she is in all her glory, look, hanging around. I think the point of this was to nitpick and be like, slightly inconsistent internal colors, maybe, all around as you're going. That might be really nitpicking, though, at this stage, to be honest. And then finally, this has already been circulating on Reddit, I noticed. So as far as I could tell, this is a Liu original, so he's compared the Lan to the old Rubik's Cube. He's comparing a Qi to a Qi-Meng V3, so it's giving budget, right? Lan's giving pain, Qi is giving budget, Diansheng is giving Mr. M, so it's giving, sure, it's the best we've got, I guess, right now, today, so that's great. And here we are, here's the real deal, here's the hammer drop. He's calling the Dayan the sort of FTO equivalent of the Gan 11M Pro, like groundbreaking, truly groundbreaking stuff. So let's review, gang. What have we learned? We've learned that it's got a ball core. We've learned that it's got a sort of invisible piece with a magnet ring in it, I guess. We've learned that it goes burr real good, like it's fast. We've learned that it corner cuts. We've learned that it's a good chunk bigger than the Diansheng. We haven't heard anything about it exploding. That's good. It might still happen. But that's about all we have. Really, really exciting to see it out in the wild. Really, really exciting to see the FTO server popping off about it. People are getting really excited about this puzzle. FTO is continuing to grow. Manufacturers are continuing to get involved in it. Don't forget the FTO Melee that's happening this weekend on Speedcube Shop, West Coast Cubing, and Cubers Live YouTube channels, as far as I can remember. I hope that's right. Anyway, that's it from me. It's 11 o'clock at night. What am I doing? Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it, and in the meantime, have fun and solve cubes, everyone.